What is up there, SEO pros? Welcome back. Today we got really exciting news. I just got a testimonial from a client that just recently looked at his analytics and saw that he got about 23,000 extra clicks to his website in the last 28 days. And today I'm going to be showing you how I was able to do that for his website with all white hat SEO strategies, no link building, and I'm going to be showing that to you right now. Now, before I do, let me just tell you that all of the streams, all the videos that I do are live. So if you want to get notified when I do future videos like this and interact and ask questions and just be in the stream, make sure you hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button so you can get notified when I go live. I usually go live about 3 p.m. Pacific Standard, just so you know. Other than that, one other thing is make sure you check out the White Hat SEO Network. It's a free Facebook group that I have that is for anybody who's an SEO that's looking to up their SEO game. I will leave a link to that group in the description of this video as well for you. So let me just leave a little link in the freaking Facebook group. I don't know why it's not pulling the right OG data. Look at this. It's saying how I got instead of the actual video. Maybe I'll just leave the link since it doesn't want to pull the right OG data. If you're not getting the right OG data, by the way, for a website, if you don't know what that means, by the way, OG data is just like social data, then you could put it into Facebook debugger and it'll pull the right data. Let me just scrape that. And there you go. Now it changed to the right one. Now if I reshare it, I'll just refresh this page. Should share the correct data. Now it's been refreshed. There we go. So I'll just say SEO Pros, get in here. We live now. So yeah, you also get notified when I go live in the Facebook group. And then for the people who are really into getting the extra mile out of the free stuff I have, also I have a Discord channel that you can join and actually interact with me sometimes as well in here. Let me go ahead and go to the Discord channel and I'll just go ahead and post this live now. I don't know why some of these people are posting memes in here. Oh, it's off topic. Okay. Whoops. Need to change that. Okay, cool. So here's the testimonial from the client. I'll just show this to you really quick so you can see it. Just refresh the page so I can find it. And where is it? Here it is. Okay, so for some of you who've been watching my previous videos, you'll know that I've been working with a hair extension company, and you've probably seen some of the implementations that I've been doing for them. So you can see here, the owner of the company says, loving the improvements with 23,000 extra clicks in the last 28 days compared to the previous. I started using the Chase Render team just a few months ago. Thanks for helping us print money. No, he didn't ask me to post this. I just appreciate the great service and commitment to my company. And here you can see total clicks went up from 142,000 to 165,000, from 3.28 million impressions to 3.7 million. And then the click-through rate went up a little bit as well, and so did the average position. So let me show you how I was able to do this. And I'm going to actually show you exactly what I did to the minute. So like, I'm going to literally show you all of the things that I've done, other people in my company have done, and you're going to actually be able to see this with time tracking and screenshots and everything. So the things I use for this is something called Basecamp and Time Doctor. So actually, let me just activate this for my own company. I'll just go into Time Doctor, and you can see here, SEO, work on YouTube videos. There we go. So I'm going to just go into Time Doctor. Let me just log into it. And we'll go to my dashboard. And welcome everybody in chat. Eel Paris, what's up? Kazakhstan says, thanks for all your help and content, Chase. It's very much appreciated. Thank you for joining me. The journey would not be worth it without you guys. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just go and look at the reports, and we'll look at the projects. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter by private label extensions, and we'll just go back to, we'll just go to this month for now. So actually, let's start with last month. So February. January. Okay. So in January, we actually a couple of these hours weren't tracked correctly. There should be 6 hours or so in here. But the biggest thing, as you guys probably saw from my recent videos last month in January when I was working on the site, I was working on the internal link strategy and then also getting a lot of the errors fixed from a foundation perspective on the website. So what we did is we went and redid the first initial audit on the website, which some of you guys might know about the audit template I have. I basically spent like 400 hours creating this audit template. I'll show you what it looks like. Let me just bring it up. SEO audit, or sorry, it's phase 1. There we go. So here you can see basically what we're looking at is just all the different site-wide issues that you'd be finding on a website that could be like errors, like does the site redirect to the preferred version? Does the fave icon exist? Is there anything wrong with the robots.txt? Is the sitemap included in robots.txt? Is there a contact page? Is there about page? Is there schema markup on the about page? All that kind of stuff. And actually, that's template, you can actually head to the link in the description as well, and there is a free version of that template if you want to grab that just to get started on your own audit for a website. It's completely free. I'm not selling you anything there. However, if you do want to get more information about actually getting certified in auditing and all the stuff that we do for SEO, you can send an email to hello@chasereiner.com and actually ask to get in the certification program that I'm creating. We got about 8 people in there. I think we have 12 spots left. And then one other thing that I was going to say is that we are going to be doing a webinar pretty soon. I think it's this Wednesday. I'll be telling you more about it in the near future. And we're actually going to be doing a walkthrough explaining all the different methods and like sort of philosophies and concepts that I use to sort of replicate the results that you're going to be seeing right now for my clients and for myself. So anyways, we did all this for a client, all of the SEO site-wide fixes for them last month. Made sure that all the schema was working correctly, make sure all the site architecture, all that stuff. I'm not going to show you screenshots of that because I don't think you really need to see the actual screenshots, but if I clicked into it, you could actually see. Here, I'll just show you what it looks like really quick. Let me show you. So if we go to screenshots, I can actually show you, and so can the client can see this as well. We actually give a login to the client so they can see what's being done on their site. Let me just filter by the one project. We got private label, and we'll go to last month. So this is all the stuff you can see that I worked on. So like, for instance, I was going through these different pages, looking at, which links aren't being, which pages aren't being linked to by the other top level pages that are receiving the most traffic on the site. And you can see here, it says add link to this page from this other page because that page didn't have that link. And then the way I was able to determine, what links needed to be added there was just based on, again, the relevancy of the page and how much traffic it was getting. And the way I was able to determine the anchor text was just by doing the keyword mapping, which we cover in phase 2, which is something called SEO benchmarking. So if you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, a lot of this stuff is in my videos on my channel and then also in the certification that I'm doing if you are interested in that. But I'll stop talking about that. So anyways, you can see, this is some of the other stuff here. We're going to fast forward from this for now because it's not really important that you see the screenshots, but I'm just showing you that this is something that we do. And it is something that's very important to do, I think, for clients and for your own company. If somebody's going to be working for you, because if you're going to be scaling an SEO company, you really want to be able to show what you're doing, see what other people are doing, and be able to make sure that people aren't off task. We actually had to fire a couple people last month because we saw that they were watching videos on YouTube about street fights. So we got rid of those people. Okay, so let's just go into the reports again. We'll go into projects. And let's go into this month. So this month is where we really started kicking up our work. You can see here, Ryan, one of my main people that works with me, person, I don't know how you would say it. You get what I'm saying though. He went and finished benchmarking all the URLs started working on the initial benchmarks, and then I started working on implementing benchmarks as well for the project. And this was, I think, like literally day one of the month. And already we're seeing improvements from the work that we've been doing. Let me just show you some screenshots of the stuff that I was optimizing. So let me go into the screenshots again. And we'll go into myself, private label. Here we go. So what I started doing is I started going through, hold on, let me see. It's not selecting, it's selecting everything. Let me just make sure it's just that. Why is it giving me everything? Hold on. Select all, site private label. Okay, so for some reason it's giving me every project. I don't know why right now. It's kind of annoying. Maybe I have to just do it this way, find it. There we go. Okay. So what I started doing is I started going through the content with something called SEO Profiler, which, by the way, if you don't know what SEO Profiler is, it's a really sick tool that lets you see sort of the different things that need to be fixed on a website based on what's working for other websites. It's sort of like the content scanner that I have for my own company called Benchmarketer, except it's more based around like specific elements you need to focus on and less about actual content length or image count, that kind of stuff. So both are important to have, but either way, let me go into the project again. For some reason, I'm not seeing all the screenshots. I don't know why, because there's definitely should be more than this. Maybe I logged it under a different account or something. Really weird. There should be us working on SEO Profiler through here, but either way, I don't know why that's not. I have to check that out. But either way, what we did is we went into SEO Profiler, and you guys have probably seen this in a previous video, which is on the channel. I think it's working on the top. The video is called "Working on the Top 10 Pages on My Client's Website." And what I do is I actually go and I edit all the content on like the main pages that are receiving the most traffic on the website and product pages, because the client specifically wants to rank product pages. And I actually go through and optimize those pages with the recommendations that SEO Profilers telling me to do or to make. And again, if you haven't seen that video, I really recommend you check it out. It's a good video showing you how to do on-page SEO. Now, we're pretty much at our cap for this month for the client. We're at 10 hours. Let me just show you. So we usually do about 10 hours of work per month on a client. This is at 9 hours, 55 minutes. What I like to do every month is just check in and see what we've done, not just from my perspective, but from what the also the implementers have been doing, because we want to make sure that the stuff that's happening is good quality and that we have a solid strategy for next month for the client. And I'll be telling you what that is in a second. So I'm going to check in and see what Ryan did. So phase 2 benchmarks, it says 6 hours, 1 minute, and initial 10 benchmarks. Now, I'm assuming that this means that he's doing implementations for this. So let's go check that out. So we'll go into here. Or sorry. We'll go back into screenshots. Go into Ryan. Private label. And let's just start looking through some of the stuff that's going on here. See, this is really weird because it says there's like 6 hours logged or like 7 hours logged, but it's only showing a few screenshots. So I guess it's only randomly taking them. It's kind of weird. I need to figure out what's going on. But yeah, it looks like he's sort of doing what we were talking about within the program, just making sure that we're replacing the words that are like over-optimized or under-optimized, that sort of stuff. All this stuff that's in that other video that I was telling you guys about. And again, let's go look at Search Console just to see how this has improved so far. And we're hoping that it's the actual pages that are improving that we've worked on, not just random pages. And again, this isn't the full report because what we're going to actually end up doing is we're going to be taking all of the analytics data and benchmarking it again for next month which we're going to be comparing to our previous benchmark from this month. So this isn't a full look at how the URL is doing as a whole until we actually look at the individual benchmarks. So we're going to go to private label and open report. $28. Compare. So there we go. Now, the best way to look at this, guys, when you're looking at improvements for a client, generally is just to go look at the pages like so, compare the two date ranges, and then look at the differences, the highest differences. So these are all the ones that are receiving the biggest differences. So you can see here that this page, wholesale 3D mink lashes, went from 7,000 clicks to 9,400. And that's definitely a page we worked on. Let me just show you really quick what it looks like. So we'll go into our Basecamp, sign in, and we're going to go into private label extensions, phase 2. Sorry, right here, docs and files, phase 2. View on Google. And this is for December. This is for February. So you can see in December, we had about 1,200 clicks to that page. This month, we have about 9,000, I believe, which is pretty insane. Let me just make sure that that's the right thing. Wholesale 3D mink lashes. Wholesale 3D mink lashes. So yeah, it's the same URL. So again, 1,200 clicks back in December for that page. At this point, or the month after that, which is January, was at 7,000, and then this month it's at 9,000, which is pretty impressive. Hold on, let me make sure I'm seeing this correctly, because for some reason in here it's telling me 584. Wondering why. This is really odd. Hold on one second. Wholesale mink lashes. Why would that say 584? Oh, I'm sorry, because this is the page. Sorry, my bad. I forgot what benchmarking was for a second. It's the system that I created. So this is for the specific keyword. It's not the actual page. So if we go into the page and look at the keyword that's mapped, let me click into that. So click into the page. Go to queries. And you can see that's a huge increase right here on the graph. Okay, cool. So last 28 days for the main keyword, which was wholesale mink lashes, went from 531 last month, and then in December it was at 403, and then this month it's at 811 so far in the last 28 days. So since December, the traffic for that page, hold on, let me see. Also mink lashes. Oh, sorry. Okay. One other thing that I forgot to mention, the reason why this is 1224 is because this was when we were actually doing benchmarking on a 3-month basis. This is actually supposed to be 28 days. So if I look at this compared to, let's say, December, let me just do that really quick. Compare. It's going to take a lot of filtering. Let's just go look at it in December. So we'll go filter 28 days, December. There to there. So 492, and this month it's at, what was it? It was like something like 800 and something. And that's just for that one variation. The page as a whole, you can see is at 6.7K clicks, and then this month it's already at 9.43K, or the last 28 days at least. So that went up, 3,000 clicks. And that's just for one page. And that's just with on-page SEO, no link building. It's only like click-through optimization, all the stuff that we're talking about in all our tutorials. It's not super complicated stuff. It's stuff that we talk about all the time on the channel. So again, really cool improvement because we can say, yeah, we worked on that page. It went from in December being pretty low traffic. And again, these benchmarks aren't totally correct because we didn't do them correctly before, but we know at least for this month, it's accurate. It's already gone up, and super, super cool to see. If we keep going through the other pages with the biggest click differences like we were doing previously, we can keep doing the same thing. For instance, this page went up by 2,000 clicks, wholesale hair extensions, mink lash branding. So let me just type in mink lash branding. And again, that is the second page that we optimized, so already just by optimizing that page, we went up by 2,252 clicks. Now, the coolest part about all this benchmarking stuff and not building links and doing all the stuff that builds liabilities on other people's assets is you can't really track that stuff, but you can track the stuff that we're doing here because it's all under assets that we control. It's all analytics data that we control. It's all stuff that we know if we can do it for one page, then we can definitely do it for other pages. It's not super complicated because what we're doing is we're tracking everything we're doing. And that makes it super easy to scale, super easy to resell, and it makes people super interested in buying our services because they can see that what we're doing is legit. So if I keep going through this, you could keep seeing biggest click differences. The About Us page change went up by another 1,600 clicks. And you can see here, this is another page we optimized. This is number 3. All of the biggest pages that are changing are the pages that we optimized first. 1, 2, 3. You see all of those biggest pages have all gone up significantly by clicks. So if this doesn't blow you guys away, I don't know what will. We're not doing anything shady. We're not doing link building. All this stuff that I've been doing, I've been showing you guys literally live, like everything live on my channel. So I can't be much more transparent than this. This is literally like, I don't know anybody else on the market that's doing SEO right now for free, for like literally free, just showing you exactly what they're doing to literally give this big of a difference to a client. With literally like very little effort, 10 hours of work each month, leading to 23,000 extra clicks already. And that's not even like once the SEO really sets in. So you guys can now kind of see how I went from, not really having any progress done on the site to doing about 20 hours of work, which again, the other hours last month weren't completely all tracked. So 20 hours of work leading to already 23,000 extra organic visits in 28 days. That's just going to continue going up. We're going to continue doing the same thing. This is the same thing that I did for my, my other company that I was working with named Our Sleep Guide, which is a bed review site. I did an entire series of videos that I wound up actually pulling off my channel because I tried to make it into a course, which wound up being a bad idea. But just because it wasn't structured, I was just doing live streams. But I did 20 videos of me taking them from 0 organic traffic per month to about, I think what are they at? They're at like 50,000 or something now per month. I forget what it is. Hold on, let me see. Our Sleep Guide. Oh, it's a different account. Go in here. I mean, if this stuff doesn't shock you guys, I don't know what will. Because again, all of my clients for the last 2 to 3 years, no link building. No, not a single link, just all on page SEO. So we'll go to Google Organic Traffic. We'll go into month by month, and in the last about month, they get about, let's see. Okay, 16,700 visits off of Google. Let me show you where they were at when they first hit me up. You see this? 23 users off of Google. That was a good month for them. And then we started implementing this stuff. They went to 60 the next month. They tripled. They tripled again the next month. tripled again, actually quadrupled again the next month. They went up only by 300 that month. Doubled this month, basically. Doubled again. Almost doubled again. Went about the same here. Went up by probably another 1.5. Stayed about the same there. So you can see, boom, 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 it keeps going up, right? And again, this is all with White Hat SEO method. So now you guys can kind of see how I went from, I got 23,000 extra organic visits per month, or at least the last 28 days for this new client. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. Let me know in the comments if you do, and I'll keep making more videos like this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I'm just going to go through and keep optimizing some of my other clients. I got to work on a cleaning company that just started paying me $2.5K per month on a 3-month contract. I got to go and work on, continue working on our sleep guide. And I'll probably do another stream after this one, just going over those if you guys want to watch that. But that's it, guys. If you want to get more information about how to basically replicate this, you want to get certified in doing this stuff, send an email to hello@chasereiner.com. And until I see y'all next time, happy SEOing.